Former Liberal MP Ken Wyatt has made an emotional plea for Australians to back the Voice proposal at this year's referendum. Mr Wyatt recently quit the Liberals over the party's opposition to the Voice and is now doubling down on claims his former colleagues have got it wrong.
The former Indigenous Affairs Minister is making the case for change.
I've been fighting him for 50 plus years. I'm 70.
Ken Wyatt continuing that fight at a parliamentary committee hearing in Perth, probing the implications of a voice.
And if Australia is serious about our fair go and is serious about the rhetoric of we are one nation of one people, then the Voice should not be a challenge.
The former Federal Minister for Indigenous Australians, who made a dramatic exit from the Liberal Party over its decision to formally oppose the Voice to Parliament, acknowledging there has always been a division in this nation's history.
When I heard the Leader of the Opposition talk about his concerns of executive government, let me say that executive government is influenced by external people at all times. And when you draft legislation, not only is your agency involved, but also external groups.
Advocates of the Voice agree, saying doing things on their behalf doesn't work.
Far too many of my people continue to experience lower quality of life than non-Indigenous Australians. We know what works best for our children, our community, our families and our communities.
It's the Parliamentary Committee's fourth of 5 public hearings before the referendum decides on an Indigenous voice to Parliament.
It's not black and white, it's the system. And all we're asking is to tweak the system.
The panel, Nationals MP Pat Conahan, whose party opposes the Voice, asked what the advisory body would actually look like.
You at all. Yes, you're using words like, I guess it would look like, or if they did this. Aren't we all, not just Indigenous people, but all of Australia, before we go to a referendum, entitled to the detail of what the Voice looks like?
We vote you guys to sit at the table and to make decisions. We don't always get the opportunity to look at the detail, but we have faith in the process. So what we're asked to do now is to vote on the referendum to make those points in relation to the Voice and the amendments to the Constitution. I'm not concerned right now in the detail. That's yet to come.
Even though expert opinions about the legal implications of the Voice differ, the Prime Minister will push ahead with the referendum in October or November, regardless of what this committee reports back. Crystal Wu, Sky News, Perth.